Ego, the obsession with being right. It's like carrying around a giant balloon filled with hot air. It looks impressive, but the bigger it gets, the more fragile it is. One thorn, one truth, one moment of life not agreeing with your story, pop. That's suffering. Karma doesn't punish because it's cruel. It punishes because inflated ego can't hold shape under real weight. Now humility, that's steel, flexible, forged, able to bend without breaking. Skill is humility in motion, not rolling over like a doormat, but adapting, flexible, redirecting energy, like a bamboo in a storm. The oak tree snaps. The bamboo sways, survives, grows stronger. You already know how to do this. As a kid, when you were learning to walk, you didn't argue with gravity. You fell on your ass, laughed, tried again. That's humility in motion. When you play a game and lose, but learn how the opponent thinks, that's karma, rewarding adaptation with growth. When you listen to a friend, instead of proving your point, respect flows to you like water seeking the low ground. You've done this before. You just forgot. Because ego whispers, no, you must defend yourself at all costs. That whisper is bullshit. On the big scale, this is about survival. Societies collapse when they cling to being right about outdated systems. Rome fell because it wouldn't adapt. Businesses die because CEOs refuse to flex. Marriages rot when partners need to win instead of bend. On the tiny scale, it's as simple as your breath. Inhale, exhale. If you insist on only inhaling, being right, holding, grasping, you suffocate. Exhaling, letting go, yielding. So what keeps you alive? Neuroscience tells us the brain is plastic. When you admit you're wrong and shift perspective, you literally rewire neural circuits. Ego, stubborn certainty, locks you in old loops. Humility opens new pathways, like trails in a forest. Dopamine spikes when you learn, not when you defend your old beliefs. If you keep clinging to being right, life has to slap you harder and harder. Failed jobs, broken relationships, health problems, until you bend. If you adapt early, karma opens doors. Opportunities show up. Respect deepens. Synchronicities multiply. So why are you afraid? Because being wrong feels like death to the ego. Like standing naked in a crowd. Fear of humiliation, of rejection, of people thinking less of you. But here's the twist. People don't actually respect the know-it-all. They respect the one who says, shit, you're right. I didn't see it that way. That's courage. That's power. The patterns that trap you, arguing to win instead of to learn. Playing, not to lose, instead of playing to grow. Confusing flexibility with weakness. Believing suffering means you're being punished, when it's actually feedback, like a GPS saying reroute. From now on, every time you feel the urge to be right, you'll remember falling as a toddler, and you'll smile, because you'll know falling is learning. Every time someone challenges you, you'll feel curiosity spark, instead of defensiveness. Every time life slaps you, you'll ask, what's karma teaching me here? You'll notice when you adapt, life rewards you instantly with relief, freedom, new paths. Ego is a clenched fist. Can't receive, can't give. Humility is an open hand, ready to hold, ready to build. Ego is a dam trying to hold back a river. Humility is a sail catching the wind. Ego is a brittle icicle in the sun. Humility is water, changing shape, yet unstoppable. Keep clinging to the ego, and the future is a slow suffocation, broken trust, missed opportunities, isolation, bitterness. You'll keep tipping over the same lessons until it breaks you. Practice humility, and the future opens wide. Respect compounds, opportunities multiply. Suffering transforms into growth. You become the person others look to for wisdom, because you're not pretending to know. You're always learning. Being obsessed with being right, that's your ego throwing a tantrum. Karma doesn't give a shit about tantrums. It'll drag you through the mud until you learn to bow, bend, flex. The real skill, the spiritual judo, is humility in motion. You don't need to crush life. You meet it. You flow with it. And in that, you grow. You earn respect. You open doors. So stop fighting to be right. Start flexing. That's where the real strength is.